Do you know dentures used to be made of real human teeth?
That is disgusting.
Yeah, like up until the 20th century.
That's disturbing.
Disturbing.
We're going to talk about some strange and disturbing facts.
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. So, strange and disturbing facts. I know in a previous episode we did, was it like fun facts?
Maybe? They were kind of like, oh, did you know sloths can swim really fast? Super cute. This is more like,
these aren't cute. These are kind of like, seriously?
There were some weird ones on there, but this one's mostly just unsettling
is all
things.
Fucking weird shit that is true. Like all of them, I fact checked most.
And I'm not gonna lie, I could sit there and read for hours about this stuff. Like the more unsettling, the better.
Right.
I love it.
It's because it's so different than your normal, like us. Like we're so different than our normal.
Like, oh,
so
I'm gonna wash the dishes. I'm gonna go flip the laundry over.
I don't know.
I don't know. Actually, I want to sit here and read about.
Right. Do you ever just like disassociate into them on TikTok or something? Like these people just go on and on and on.
I could sit and watch those forever.
I know. It's horrible. So
or like
we decided,
the depths of Reddit.
We decided to do a whole ass episode about it. So you want to start?
So did you know cockroaches are actually known to eat people while they sleep? Like they feed on fingernails, eyelashes, dead skin.
We should probably put a trigger warning at the beginning of this episode because ew.
Right?
That's gross.
Yeah. I mean, they gross me out anyway. I get sleep paralysis sometimes where I like wake up half asleep and I think there's bugs on my pillow and it's like they're like sleep hallucinations where you're half asleep, half awake. And one of my things is like bugs on my pillow. So I don't actually have bugs on my... Well, everyone actually has bugs everywhere because there's mites living everywhere on your eyelashes everywhere. But think actual cockroaches just fucking eating you while you sleep.
So is that kind of like when a fly lands on you, it's like shitting? Is that like the same concept?
Yeah, well, flies have to shit everywhere because they can't fly if they don't. Like, they just shit and puke all day long.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
so,
a fun fact.
All the time, they shit and puke.
Okay.
That wasn't one of mine listed, but I will say, I do know that.
But you know how they say when a fly lands on you, it's actually shitting on you? Like, it's pooping on you. Is that the same concept? Like, they come and tickle you, and that means they're eating you?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I don't like bugs in general, except butterflies. Do they count?
Oh, I have one about butterflies. Are you ready?
Oh.
Butterflies absolutely love the taste of blood.
I did know that.
Did you know that?
They won't suck your blood, but if there's blood out there, they will go for it.
Okay, so like if you're like a woodsy gal or a woodsy human dude, whatever, and you're like walking along in the woods and you see like a deer carcass that's been there for a while for whatever reason, there will be butterflies on it.
Yeah,
especially
and you're
if
like,
there's fresh
look
blood.
at the pretty butterflies. They love the grass. No, they like the fucking blood, bro.
They're kind of like vampires, but like you
they're
said,
opportunists. So like if it's there, they'll drink it, but they can't actually like bite you to pierce your skin to get blood.
They just they like blood.
Yeah, they're just opportunists.
That's interesting.
Like, maybe they need the iron. I don't know, but.
I don't know if I want to know. Like, that's a lot.
It's so beautiful. I never thought about it, but I have heard that before. I don't think about it, though. When I see them out there, I just think how pretty they are.
Well, maybe they're pretty because they're eating on a carcass.
Yeah, maybe all the iron that they drink up is turning their colors brighter. I don't know.
It could be. I mean, who knows?
So, have you ever heard of lanugo, I think is what they call it? Lanugo?
Nope, I haven't.
When a baby is in the womb, they grow like really fine hair all over their body.
Okay.
And they usually shed this. Mm-hmm. Like they start growing at, I think, like 14th, 15th week of gestation, where they're kind of covered in like furry hair.
This is my dog.
And some babies, like preemies especially, my oldest was a preemie, and she still had like a line of light hair on her back. Okay. Like it eventually came off, but so every baby in the womb has this fur, essentially a layer of hair. Okay. But usually by time they're born, they have shed it all, eaten it all, digested it all, and then it will come out in their poop after birth. So their first bowel movement, usually in the womb or as they're coming out, is called meconium.
I knew that.
Okay. This is what I ate. Okay. Let me
hold on. You can't just stop that right there, though. You just said, this is what I ate. Like, you ate your baby's first poop? Like,
no.
Your child shit and you got a spoon and a fork?
Oh, God. It's like eating the placenta,
no, but... I can't. I know
ate my own, okay? As I came out of my mother's womb,
Listen, to finish that sentence, all you had to do is say own, and you did not. You said, I ate mine.
This is what I ate when I entered the world. This is why I am the way I am. I ended up with pneumonia as an infant because I ingested or aspirated my own meconium. So I ate not only my own poop, but all the hair that was on me too, I guess. And that's how I ended up with pneumonia. That's why you're special. Yeah. Fun fact.
Like, words, the way you say them, have a meaning. And from now on, we need to...
I'm not the best storyteller.
We need to finish your statement before you say, hold on.
This is what I ate back in the day.
Back in the day.
When we were struggling and scraping pennies, I'd just eat...
I can't fucking do it.
It was so anyway, it was kind of like a twofer because it was like, two facts in one. You get babies grow hair, they shed it, they eat it, they poop it out.
I don't remember which one of my babies. One of my 3 babies had a very hairy back. I don't remember one of the 3. I just remember I
guess that's part of it. So some babies don't shed it all. It doesn't all come off, but yeah.
I don't remember. It hurts that
I guess it keeps them warm in the womb. I don't know. Oh. I'm not really sure. Protects them. I don't
It's like a freaking werewolf. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, did you know? Are you ready?
Ready.
The FDA allows up to 1 rat hair in every 100 grams of peanut butter before it's considered defective. So, for example, 100 grams of peanut butter is under 1/4 pound. So there's a very good chance that, between you, me, and both of our parents...
How many rat hairs have we eaten?
There's a rat hair in one of our 4 peanut butters.
Oh, God, now every time my kids go in and just get a scoop of peanut butter, I'm going to think...
right? I love peanut butter, so I really don't care. That kind of stuff doesn't gross me out. I've been doing it my whole life. It's whatever.
I bet a lot of things are like that, though, because
a lot of different things.
With the way they, I don't know, I'm sure it's bound to happen in factories.
I mean, every single person who works in a factory of peanut butter, or anything for that matter, to jar up sliced mushrooms or olives or corn, they're not fully 100% covered.
Right.
There's hair.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they have a hairnet, but...
How do they know you're allowed to have one rat hair?
So if you find 2, we got to throw that out. I don't... Why are there rats in... Oh, I guess rats like peanuts. Peanuts, not peanuts.
So maybe when they're in, before they bring them in, or maybe there's rats in the facility. I don't know. Lots of reasons there could be rat hairs, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, where does the rat hair come from?
This reminds me of rats in general.
Why is it a rat and not a mouse?
Right?
Ratatouille.
We were just talking about that movie the other day. That movie's actually come up at least 3 times this week.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we said rats and my brain
funny
went.
Because this morning my oldest was telling me, she's like, have you ever heard of a rat king? And I'm like, yes, I actually have. And it's fun fact that I wasn't going to mention, but where rats get their tails tangled up and they turn into one big, but I think they usually die before they can do any damage because they probably are
what the
limited.
Fuck are you talking about? I'm so lost.
Or rats. It's called a rat king, and the rats get their tails tangled, and they become knotted up into one big giant rat monster, I guess. But I would think they'd die before they could attack anyone because they wouldn't be able to get to food. They wouldn't be,
Yeah.
I don't know. But speaking of rats, that was off topic. I digress. Okay, back on track. Well, not really, because everything here is random. So welcome to our shit show. Did you know the inventor of the Pringles can was actually buried in a Pringles can?
I did, because that was one of my facts.
Oh! we should have checked with each other, probably.
We want live reactions of each other's stuff, so we never check. We really don't.
But that's okay. Yeah.
No, that is insane.
I think his family, maybe it was him. I think he actually requested to have his ashes put
Did you ask him?
I read it, but I can't remember which it was. Yeah. I think either he did or his family requested that his ashes be buried in an actual Pringles can. So, I don't know.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, so woodpeckers, the little birds that peck the trees, and they're kind of loud and annoying sometimes. Their tongues actually wrap around their brain to cushion them from a concussion when they're pecking the tree.
How do they not choke?
So it goes... Obviously, their skeletal system is different than ours because but it
protects their brain for when they're pecking.
There are
because it's head trauma.
Yeah, there are so many amazing fucking bird facts out there. Yeah. Have you ever seen the bird where its chest just poofs up and goes back?
Yeah,
or the way they dance and shit.
There are so many crazy bird things out there.
There really is.
Speaking of birds, chickens, and you may have heard this because you're a chicken lady. But
the crazy chicken lady at this point.
There was a chicken that once lived 18 months without a head. It was back in like the mid 1800s. I guess
Excusez-moi?
Yeah, he lived 18 months without his head. I guess because the way their spinal cord and everything's set up, they can, like they say, run around without a chicken with its head cut off. Because I know they can keep running, but this one actually, like the farmer would drop food into its esophagus through its neck hole with a dropper.
Hold on, I have so many questions. So this farmer decided cutting that head off, and then after it didn't die, he said, we're going to put food in its esophagus hole?
I guess he was like, damn, this motherfucker's still going. Wonder how long he can keep going if I feed him. And then he's like, oh, I'll just drop him some food like a baby bird, but through his fucking esophagus. And 18 months that motherfucker lived.
I don't comprehend that. I don't know if I believe that one.
I read it and then I went and checked. I read it on several different things. So
okay.
I don't know. Some said 2 years, but I'm going to go with 18 months.
I'm going to go with it didn't happen.
Of course, this was a very long time ago. So do we really know? I don't know.
Exactly.
But I guess that has, new meaning to the term. Or maybe that's where the term came from. I don't know. Hello, creepy kitty.
My cat is being obsessive.
Speaking of heads, she's about to attack mine.
Okay, so earlier you said a little bit about mites when we were talking about the bugs and everything, right? Okay, so we have millions of mites that live in our body, but the majority of them live in our face. We have to put the cat down.
This is my face mite.
Don't let her scratch you.
It's a whole... Whoop! Sorry, she did a whole flip.
Yeah, she's good at flipping. Okay, so millions of teeny tiny mites in our eyebrows are a big, that's like where they sleep. They tuck in with our little...
Isn't that sweet?
Okay, so I remember in high school, it was my freshman year of high school. We actually laid someone down on it was just like our science tables or whatever. And we took a microscope and we put it on the person's face. And it was like a big screen on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
And we saw the fucking mites.
Oh, wow.
On this random dude. I don't
even remember. Did everybody freak out?
Yes.
I don't remember doing that in science.
We did it in science class. It was advanced biology.
Wow,
That's what we did
in that class. Maybe I missed that day.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just don't remember.
It's like you go over your skin and you can see these teeny... She got you, didn't she?
No, she got my cord.
Okay. She's got claws and I can't cut them because she is fucking savage. Anyway. Yeah, but they went over the eyebrow and it was like... Oh my God. Wow. It made you want to go wash your face.
Makes you want to shave your eyebrows
exactly. But it doesn't matter because they're still there. Mm. They will come back. And it's like what keeps your skin...
And if not, they'll find a new place to hide.
It's keeps your skin healthy. It keeps... Yeah. Because
they're good mites. I think they probably eat the dead skin.
But the thought of a microscopic. Yeah. Wow. Little tiny little bug is crawling across my
forehead. Positive thing, we're never alone.
I love your silver linings. You are such a positive person. I want to go burn my face off. And you're like, but you'll kill all your mite friends.
My little friends. I wish they'd I don't know, trim my eyebrows for me so I don't have to go and
so you don't have to pluck them and shit. So, yeah, millions of tiny mites. I can't. The thought of that, I don't know.
I guess as long as I can't see them or feel them, I'm okay.
Okay, so when you're sitting there and just out of nowhere you feel like something crawling across your face,
tingling,
but there's nothing there. It's not a hair from your beautiful head. It's just that's those mites probably.
Probably they're all ganged up in a row and they're just walking in a big.
They're knocking on the door. They're knocking on the skin door. You need to scratch me right here. So when I scratch, essentially, did I just kill 1,000 mites?
Probably, but they just had 1,000 more babies. So
I am a murderer.
We are murderers and we are never alone.
Oh my gosh, that's too much.
Speaking of skin cells and whatnots, our bodies are known to shed over 30,000 dead skin cells every minute. 30. That's why there's so much dust.
So I was gonna say, where does it go though?
The dust, the air, your bed, all over the place, and so 1.5 pounds per year of dead skin cells we shed. 1.5 pounds.
I feel like that's inaccurate. I'm sorry. I feel like I would see more or feel more or know there's more.
But think how much we vacuum up, we dust, we shake outside in the wind, we wash off in the shower.
Outside in the wind,
I don't know. The wind blows off of us. When we shower, we probably lose so much. Oh, and I'm sure after, if you were to clump it all together each year, I'd say 1.5 pounds, probably. I probably need to double check that.
You have measured this before, correct?
Yeah, I collect them. Okay. I have a whole jar in my shower, and I collect my dead skin. No, fuck that. I could collect the hair that I lose.
You were so serious,
dude.
though. I was questioning whether you were being serious or not.
I shed so much hair, I should start collecting it. I bet I could fill a jar in a week.
Have you seen the girl on TikTok? She totally, like, saves them all, and she's like...
All her hairs?
Yes.
What does she do with them?
She puts them on a piece of tape, and she's got, like, a whole strip, like, a whole... like, it's like a whole thing. I'm not kidding, dude.
Make it, like, a dream catcher out of it.
I mean, essentially, could you not do that and then, like, donate it?
I guess you could.
I don't know.
I mean, it's washed and clean, so...
That's okay. So there's a spider. We're gonna stick with the creepy crawlies right now. There's a spider that gives you a 3-hour long, I guess you have to be male for this, painful boner before you just die.
What?
Yeah, if you get bit by this fucking spider.
What
it's
is
very
this spider?
rare.
Do you know the name of it?
I cannot fucking say it to save my life, so we're not going to say it. But
just look it up so you're aware, men. Holy shit.
It's not like in the United States. Like it's like an African
bullshit. Oh my god, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, 3-hour painful boner and then you die.
Oh my god. I guess you probably should hire a lot of partners to finish out your last 3 hours. So you can at least go out with a... Jesus Christ.
And how you're not going to know. It's just going to bite you and then you're going to get a boner. Lord, so it's not like
3 hours. But you know, like if you've heard this or you've read this, you know that if you have a bite and it's bothering you and you get a boner that will not go away, your time is up, buddy.
You just might as well...
Your time is up.
You just might as well. I don't know what you're going to do because I'm not a man. But
speaking of boners and like erections.
Okay.
So I read that sperm ejaculates at 28 miles per hour.
Oh.
28 miles per hour.
Whoa. So my brain goes to a man had to sit in a fucking lab and whack off, and they had to put like a speedometer there and like...
Mine went 27. Mine went 28.
Measure the rate as it came out of the wee-wee.
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine being that man?
Wow.
I hope he got paid good.
Right?
I hope he got a fucking paycheck.
Right? Surely.
I'm sure he did. Because, like...
And that's scientific research. 28 miles per hour. Like, okay. That's what I drive through town. Like that's
my
crazy.
question is, why do we need to know that? Like, what is the point?
Maybe for, like, fertility clinics and things like that.
Okay,
maybe?
so if the sperm comes out at 15, that means I'm not going to get pregnant. But if it comes out at the normal 28, I will.
Maybe it has to go at a certain
I just feel like I need
speed.
to know why we needed to know that.
I also read, and this may not be right. This is just something I read. I'm just going to add that the furthest someone has ejaculated, shot a load, 8 foot. 8 foot.
Shut up.
I should probably fact check that. I'm just adding 2 because it's something I read once. But 8 foot, I read.
I bet. I mean, sometimes.
I could see it.
I could see it probably.
I could see a dude like turn around just and then like, whoa, that went really far. Let's measure it. Like, let's get a tape measure.
Right.
But then how do you know that's accurate unless they did it in a lab or something?
They had to have. But once again, why do we need to know this? Like, why do we fucking need to know how far the ejaculation goes across the fucking room?
It's like, really interesting.
I mean, I can get around, like, why we need to know how far a sneeze can go, because we need to know, like, the germ circumference that we're giving off of the sneeze. But, like, something coming out of my wiener, I don't need to know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, so how far can a man piss? If I stand here and hold my wiener, how far can I go? Like, is there a record for that? Know. I bet there's a record. I bet it's like 22 feet or... No, that's way...
There's got to be a record for that.
But I'm just saying, like, we have to fucking scientifically study the weirdest shit.
And I wonder if, like, size matters on how fast it comes out.
Oh,
or
I'm
how
sure.
far it goes. It has to, right?
And so many
or
things.
If you're hard or you're not. Like, I'm sure, I mean, you have to be hard to ejaculate, obviously.
Peeing, right?
I was talking about peeing.
Yeah. I was very confused.
I mean, I guess now I'm curious.
I don't know. I don't have a willy.
Anyway, speaking of willies.
Okay.
My children taught me this. I knew that dolphins were fucked up, but
dolphins are scary. This isn't cute, by the way.
This is not cute. Trigger warning because I'm going to use the R word, and I don't know if that's whatever. It's our show, okay? Dolphins are mean motherfuckers, okay? And they're sexual predators. Mm-hmm. My kids told me, my oldest child, 17, so it's not like...
So it's not like my 3-year-old or 8-year-old told me. And my 17-year-old.
My 12-year-old backed it up like, yeah, Mom, like, they're the rapists of the sea. I'm like, what? Dolphins are the fucking rapists of the sea. They will fucking rape anything. But specifically, the male dolphins will rape the female dolphins. But, okay, so I looked into this a little bit. They're not known to need much sleep, so they can, like, go for days without sleep. So they will, like get in a group and hold her down for days and they have these like hooked wieners, so they will get in, and she can't get away. That's so fucked up.
So like he took his fisherman's hook and hooked her in.
I guess so. It's like, bitch, you ain't going
nowhere. I
know
that they can rape a human or try to.
Yeah, I've heard that they will try to.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the kids said they will do it to like the otters.
I was gonna say, do they do it to other animals? I mean, if they do it to humans, like that's kind of.
I guess they're just and they're really smart.
They're frisky.
Yeah,
they're frisky.
And then they probably use their echolocation to call in their other mates.
And then they all just like,
come on, buddy, time for a train. A dolphin train.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it's specific dolphins or is that dolphin? Is that
Are you calling your dolphin friends into
fucking dolphins, man? That's terrible. It makes me another reason I don't want to go in the ocean.
We have already established that we don't like the ocean. It's beautiful. It's big. It's gorgeous. I would love to sit on that sunset, but I don't want to sit on the sunset because then I'll die. But like sit and watch the sunset. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go a totally different direction here.
Well, real quick on the ocean, did you know only 5% of the ocean has been explored by humans? Only 5%.
Yeah.
Is that not fucking crazy?
You gotta think our Earth is made up of what is like 60 or 70% ocean. So.
And 5%, I know they've got like sonar that's probably done more.
But like 5% makes sense because if you take a whole circle. Yeah, that's why we don't like the ocean. It's big, scary, and dark. Yeah. But like. I don't know. I've been to the ocean, and I will jump in, and I won't be scared. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to know what's down deep in the caves and caverns. I think. Like, I don't want to meet Megalodon. Like, we're not friends.
Oh, my God. There's got to be shit like that down there.
There has to be. 100%.
Okay, on with what you were going to say.
This has nothing to do with anything we just talked about, but that's how this goes. Okay, so the man who invented Match.com, the website, like, okay, if you don't know what Match.com is, us millennials, that's how we used to meet humans. We didn't have apps on our phones.
People that got married and still 100%. Married. 100%.
Yeah. This man invented this website where you put in your little, it's where the algorithm started, because they like, I can't say it properly, shut up. So it's like,
on Kimmy Schmidt, they call it the algorithm.
Algorithm. Okay. So they match you with people who have the same interest and likes, and kind of like the Tinder app where you swipe. Well, this was a whole web page designed for you.
Yeah. The MySpace
His wife
dating
left
apps.
him. His wife left him for someone she met on Match.com.
Oh, wow.
He spent all these years inventing it, and like she helped a lot of the way.
He done fucked himself.
It got like done, and like a year later, she found someone on Match and left him and went.
Would that be irony? I guess.
That's something.
That's crazy.
That's some bullshit. Like, fuck her. I'm just saying. Bitch. I mean, maybe he was an asshole. I don't know him. He's
maybe
not my friend.
Was on there matching. I mean, what married man thinks of something like that anyway?
True.
So he was probably already matching with people.
Well, maybe he met her.
I'm judging. I don't know.
We listen and we don't judge.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a company in the UK that provides mourning guests for funerals. They will. It's actually called Rent a Mourner. They will essentially you purchase people to come to your funeral to make it look crowded, to bring in more guests. So like, I don't know,
to bring in more guests.
Yeah, like my uncle died, but his funeral's gonna be sad and empty because nobody really liked him, and so we're gonna make it look like more people are there.
So you hire someone to come and cry at somebody's funeral that they don't know. I would be fired immediately. I'm weird with funerals. It's a whole thing. Okay.
I think a lot of people are though.
I'm very weird with like all.
I don't cry. Yeah.
It's more funny.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone.
That's like a whole thing. Like I don't know how to control my face.
I think it's a neurodivergent thing.
I think it's because I've got all the things. So like I don't.
A lot of people I know that are neurodivergent just won't go to funerals.
So like I wonder if I can contact this company and they can just come for me as a replacement. They could cry for me.
Come just take my place, please.
Exactly.
Dress up like me and pretend you're me.
Just say your name, you're Ash, and just be like, listen, I'm Ash for the day so I can cry for her, because she won't cry. Now, don't get me wrong.
I'll cry like 2 years later when something random happens. It makes me think of that person.
And I'm sure I would cry if it was someone super close to me. But like I've been fortunate enough not to have, other than my brother. Like I don't.
I'm trying to think of like what is the purpose? Like other than to show the public that they were loved.
Funerals are for the living.
Yeah.
100%. Funerals
so
are
just
for
to
the
show
living.
the few people there that he wasn't as lonely, she wasn't as sad.
But then I'm sorry, Karen in the corner is going to be like, who the fuck is she?
Right? Like, that's my cousin, and I've never met any of these people. I
don't think that would, like...
Right.
Maybe in the UK it's a little different than what art we have, because I know it's like a whole show thing situation, so maybe it's a lot different than us Americas have.
Yeah.
Because
it makes me think what kind of, like, not secret, but companies are out there for more things like that, though.
Secret society. Sorry.
There's gotta... I mean... You can make money doing anything these days, so.
Yeah. Anyway, so have you ever heard of the buzzer? That was a long-ass pause.
I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's that radio station?
Yeah. It's a shortwave radio station in Russia. It's broadcasting on a really high fucking frequency. It's a constant sound with spikes, like creepy, I'm assuming like whiny things.
They say it like it lets off this like constant like monotone, but then every now and then it'll get creepy like spikes of different weird voices and things, and nobody like knows where it comes from.
And it's been on for like decades. Like it doesn't turn off.
24/7.
Yeah, it doesn't turn off.
I've read about that. I've read that people like can tune in anytime and listen to it, I guess, and that it like never turns off, and no one knows where it's coming from.
But hold on, can I turn it off? You know what I mean? Like, can I turn my radio off and it goes off?
Oh, yeah, I would think so. But I think it's just like it's always there. Yeah.
I thought you were going like it's haunted or something. Like, well, I mean, I guess it could be.
Because they don't know where the signals. Is it aliens? Is it coming from a satellite somewhere? Is it just like, is it for like special coded secret like government stuff?
My airplane's taking off again. Okay, sorry, I had to stop because it gets so loud now. Okay, so I'm gonna go with aliens.
Yeah, could be aliens.
I'm gonna say aliens.
Could be some weird interference.
But it's 24/7, so it like never pauses or stops.
I guess it always has like a monotonous sound, but sometimes there's weird spikes. So I mean, maybe sometimes they hear voices. It could be some kind of like secret, I don't know, coded thing maybe with, I don't know. Makes me think aliens though. Okay. Where's it coming from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Nobody knows. Sorry, spaced out. Did you know around 400,000 deaths per year are due to medical error just in the U.S.? Just in the U.S.
Okay, 400,000?
Yeah. Well, I'd read
medical error.
At least 400,000.
So like,
now there's way more injuries and like mess ups, but deaths like in the U.S.
giving the wrong medication on accident or stuff like that.
Yeah, or anesthesia problems or fuck ups during surgery.
This is reason number 3,497 why I don't like doctors. Like
it's terrifying.
I have nothing against a human doctor. It's just physically going to the doctor's office.
I know they're highly educated, highly trained, but they're still human. And
a lot of them are fucking crazy. Not all of them.
I mean, a lot of it's just miscommunication or, you know, like something gets dropped in that shouldn't be, but that's just in the U.S.
in a year.
It's what I read.
Oh my god!
I read there's a lot more like injuries and cases, but like to where actual deaths in U.S. like that's crazy.
Okay, so speaking of death, this has nothing to do with actual death. I've heard this several times, so y'all might know this one. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland actually at one time contained real skeletons as props for the ride.
I've heard that.
They were from the anatomy laboratories at UCLA Medical Center back in the 60s.
Okay.
So I guess you had to donate your body to science, and then your head got studied, and then your skeleton eventually got placed somehow at Disneyland.
Could you imagine? But they didn't know. They just thought they were props. And I've heard that rumor has it there's still one in there somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. And I've heard that ride is haunted as fuck. So I wonder why, because we took a fucking corpse and put it out, laid it out so Jack Sparrow could cut its head off, and it's ridiculous. That's crazy. I agree.
Speaking of bones and props, and well, this isn't props, this is decorations. There's a church in the Czech Republic. It's called it's a cathedral. I think it's a Sedlec ossuary.
That's
All Saints. It's a big church in, I guess you can actually visit. It's actually still a functional church from what I've read. It's decorated completely with human bones. Over 40,000 human skeletons. They've been bleached, carved, and formed into like chandeliers or different decorations around the church. Like everything's made of human bones.
So many questions. Did we donate our bodies or did we steal these bodies?
I think a lot of them, because this goes back to like
church.
Yeah.
So I bet you give your body to God or something, and then they are allowed to carve your bones? I think a lot of it's,
like, from way back, because this goes back to, like, 14th century when they started, and I think, like, the Black Plague, things like that, they probably used a lot of those, but they've added to it. So, yeah, what is it? Is it digging up the graveyard? I think it is near a graveyard or cemetery, so being a church, it probably is near a graveyard.
Okay, I can get around, like, the Black Plague situation, because there's so many bodies, so many bones, like, why not use them to your advantage? I don't know, that sounds horrible, but, like...
back then to preserve them? I don't know, that makes me think they had to add a lot of new ones. Well, I bet they dig up from the cemetery or something, maybe. They probably didn't use bleach
back then. It was probably something else they knew. Yeah. They just discovered if we do this and put it in the sun, it cleans them and, you know.
I'd like to read more on it, but I saw pictures of, like, some of the stuff. It's really cool. I guess you can buy tickets and go visit, but they still do all kinds of stuff there. It's crazy.
Okay. So, did you know that a part of Einstein's brain is on display? At a museum in
like his actual brain,
Philadelphia. Yeah, like a part of it, like a chunk of it. You can go and look at Einstein's brain that they have preserved from God knows when. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like you think even preserved, how could it last so long?
You would think it would like turn into Jello.
Yeah,
because your brain is like a jelly consistency,
right? I mean, I know there's certain things they can do to it, but that long ago.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is gross as fuck. I have somewhere a brain.
Do you? Is it not in your head?
It's not a human brain. It's in a jar.
Okay.
It's a pig brain.
Cool.
Like, you know, when you're in high school and you have to like dissect the pig. I wanted to keep the brain. So the teacher put it in some kind of fluid and I still have it.
Ooh.
And it's like this, I don't know where the fuck it is though. That's creepy.
When you find it, let me know. I want to see.
I have an eyeball too.
Eyeballs are fucking gross. I'll pass on that.
I have an eyeball and
I'll
I
look
have
at the brain, not the eyeball.
It's because like we were allowed to keep a part and then
that's cool.
A friend of mine was like, I don't want this, so I took it because I'm fucking weird. But I still had the brain. Like up until we moved here, I had it.
To keep parts.
I don't know where the brain went. Anyway, my point is that was like freshman year of high school, and as of 3 years ago, it looked the exact same.
Oh,
and it's like in a fluid completely and sealed in a jar. So
that's so cool.
That's not as long as Einstein's been dead, but like.
But yeah, but now we know ways to preserve, but way back then, I guess they probably did have ways.
They had ways that are probably better than our ways now, honestly, because they somehow knew all the shit.
Reminds me of Toy Story, and he's like, we have ways of making you talk. Sorry, I always go to Toy Story. I don't know.
That's kind of weird.
Speaking of jelly blobs, so there is this jellyfish that can literally live forever. It is immortal. Like, if left alone...
The immortal jellyfish?
Yeah.
I've actually heard of this.
Really? Mm-hmm. If left alone, not eaten by larger creatures, whatever, it turns into a blob, and for, like, I guess 36 hours it sits there, and then it regenerates into itself again. Like, what the
It's kind of like a phoenix.
Yeah.
But, I mean, phoenix is
kind of like
real.
Doctor Who, too. He regenerates.
I don't know who that is.
Gotta be a sci-fi nerd, I guess.
Listen, I know who he. I know he's a thing.
He's the Doctor,
but I don't know anything about him. But still, that's cool. I've heard of the immortal jellyfish. I really have.
So wild. I think it's the only thing on Earth that does that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I feel like something else does too, and I don't remember. It's fine. Okay, so there is an island in Mexico. It's called, I'm going to butcher this. You're going to say it for me. La Isla de...
Let me see. Do you have it written on there? Is the name on there?
I'm going to underline it. You say it because you have a beautiful Mexican voice.
Thank you.
Spanish. Sorry.
La Isla de la Muñeces, I believe.
God, that was beautiful.
I know the N
you
has
just made my day by saying that. Okay. It's said to be haunted by creepy dolls.
Ooh,
there's creepy dolls. It's a fucking full ass island of creepy dolls.
Fuck that.
John Julian. Is it Julian?
Juan Julian? What? Let me say his name. It doesn't matter.
I can't do names.
He's long gone now, I guess.
Don was the caretaker of the island. And he learned that, he was the caretaker of the island before it became the island of creepy dolls. Okay. He learned that this little girl had drowned in one of the canals, so he made it his life's mission to honor her, which meant he collected and displayed all of these dolls for her to play with. So this entire fucking island, it's not a big island, it's a little island.
Yeah.
It's covered in fucking baby dolls.
Ugh.
And it has been for years. So if you like Ghost Adventures, which we've talked about that before, back when I watched it a lot, they have an episode about this island, this exact fucking island, and of course it's haunted and all these dolls
I'll pass, thank you.
do things. They're fucking creepy. Like, it's like, think of like a little house.
You'd think you'd want to honor with cute dolls and not creepy fucking haunted dolls.
They were cute, but it's been there for fucking 50 years. So those dolls in the elements in Mexico don't stay good. Sense, yeah. You know what I mean? So like, but think of just like a little cabin or a shack. Okay.
The sun's probably melted their plastic cheeks.
Literally. Think of, okay, we're in the little shack, cabin, whatever it is. Every orifice of every piece of this shack is covered with a piece of a doll. Whether it's a head, an arm, a toe, it doesn't matter. And then some of them are melted from the sun. Some of them have been tried to be ripped off by animals. Like, it's fucking creepy. And apparently it's haunted. I'm sure it's fucking haunted.
God,
because
it's gotta be so haunted.
But like, people go and flock to this place to visit it. I think it would actually be pretty cool to visit. Dolls don't scare me.
I don't.
I'm not scared of dolls. Like,
some dolls don't, but a lot of them do.
I used to have a Chucky doll behind my television, and that was the highlight of my fucking early 20s. So
dolls and like, those like marionettes and shit like that.
No, they don't bother me.
Fuck that.
I know you're not a doll person.
Those little, like, what are they called? Not the puppets. They're like slappy on.
Like the ventriloquist
yes,
dummies.
That's what I'm talking about. I think that's what I'm talking about, right?
Like, you put your hand in them and you make them talk.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I bumped the table.
Oh, okay.
Thunder. This is totally off the topic.
It always is.
Did you know people are known to spend up to a year of their lifetime on the toilet? Now
So wait a second. So like taking shits and stuff and like peeing and
pee poo poo, all of it mixed together. I guess just on the toilet in general.
So you spend a year on the toilet. Well, I mean, if you think about it, as many times as you pee in a day, but you should pee several times a day.
And if you're a like slow pooper like my husband, you could probably spend longer than that. I guess this was like with an average of, I don't know, saying living into your 70s or something, I guess, if you're taking, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my fucking original fucked up brain thought. Why did we study this? Right? Why do I need to know that? Like, that just makes me want to go into an existential crisis because I wasted a year of my life sitting on the toilet.
Like, I already get stressed when I have to stop. So,
like, why don't I just get a catheter so that I don't have to sit on the toilet for a year?
I mean, the colostomy bag?
Like, seriously. No. Like, I just don't.
That's something that's why we have to just try to be in the moment and enjoy everything, even when we're peeing. And don't sit on the toilet
for a year. I'm just saying. Yeah. All you people who, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, for some people, like my husband, toilet time is like special time. Like, we TikTok, we read things. I'm like, I gotta shit and get, man.
Like, literally, I take less than 3-minute poops, but sometimes I'll be like, listen.
I take longer washing my hands than I do pooping.
Seriously. But I'll be like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I will, like, full ass just sit in my bathroom and scroll on my phone for, like, 20 minutes just to get a break from life, because...
and I'm sure that's why he just, like, after he gets home from work, like, decompress.
Yeah. He shits as he decompresses.
Sometimes he's not even going. He's just sitting on the top of the toilet, like, oh, sorry, I was watching TikToks, I forgot. Yeah, okay.
So he whole ass went, washed his hands, and sat back down.
I think he keeps his phone, like, on the counter, and then he's like, wait, that's a good one. I gotta sit down and watch. And he'll lose track of time. And then I call him his shit talks. I'm like, you're gonna get hemorrhoids. Your legs are gonna fall asleep.
We just got a little TMI. Okay.
And he's not the only. I know plenty of other men who do it. My kids have. I've had to tell my kids, like, you are not allowed to take a fucking device in the bathroom anymore,
we don't do that.
Because you will sit there for fucking ever.
No,
like,
we don't take.
You will end up with a bloody butthole. Okay.
Oh, TMI. Continue, my love.
Hemorrhoids. Warning. Don't take your phone to the bathroom. You'll get hemorrhoids, okay?
It's just true. It's all true.
Also, another gross thing, body thing. I just did it. Ew. You're known to swallow 1 to 2 liters of mucus per day.
I believe it.
Do they mean mucus or just spit?
I'm assuming spit because spit
just saliva.
Saliva's kind of like a thin mucus.
Or do they mean like actual like? Ooh, I don't do mucus. I don't.
Oh, mucus doesn't bother me. There's a bunny over your shoulder right now, and she's so cute.
Hi, little bun.
It's my buddy. He's a hi.
Little bun.
I got bunnies in the house because we got babies, and it's gonna storm and rain all week, and I don't want them outside, so they're in here
they're so sweet.
In my kitchen.
So cute.
Until the rain clears because they're so little. Anyway. Yeah, I would say it's more like saliva because you have to think how many times you swallow. And then how much saliva do you swallow when you take a drink, too?
Right,
You, like, clear your mouth of the saliva that you don't even know you're swallowing. So I could see that. Yeah, but once again, we're going to go back to why the fuck do we need to know that?
Yeah.
Why do I need to know I swallow a gallon of saliva a day. Or was it a gallon? Is that what you said?
1 to 2 liters of mucus per
liters.
day.
So, but still, it's
crazy.
I don't know. I feel like we do. We probably spend so much money on all these tests, and I'm sure there's a good fucking reason as to why we need to know these things. But to me, I don't think there is.
I guess it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't.
Like, I was okay not knowing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Although I am going to be very aware of it now.
I'm not.
When I get dry mouth really easy, so I have to use that, like, dry mouth rinse at night. So then I'm like, I'm just creating more and more and more. So I probably swallow probably more than the average person, even though it's dry. Yeah. Anyway, I just don't. Eyeballs, like, I can do gross medical stuff. I can
really
do all the things.
Find my pig eye and hide
mucus,
it in your house.
Eyeballs and mucus bother me.
What would you do if I hid the eyeball in your house?
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Just don't throw it because it's in
the coolest fucking thing I have is like a dead dragonfly and a tooth that I had pulled a long time ago. I have a dead shark too in a jar. A whole dead baby shark in a jar. That's so cool. My mom bought it in Florida. How do you not have this stuff displayed?
Honestly, I don't know.
You need to. You need to have a whole room for this stuff.
I have 3 things. I've got to find that
Start
brain.
A collection.
I'm kind of concerned I don't know where it is. Brain. It's teeny tiny. It's only like the size of a $50. Like, it's very small. So because when you dissect in high school, they're like baby pigs. Yeah. So they're babies. Yeah. So it's like this tiny little brain.
God, that shit was so cool. I want to go back and do stuff like that.
I do too. I want to actually pay attention and
I feel like I took it for granted.
I was probably
like
stoned
talking
for all
and
that,
being silly and I remember bits and pieces, but like I remember the smell of the formaldehyde.
I do too. Like, it's so bad.
But I feel like I didn't appreciate it enough. I know that's weird to say, but
this has nothing to do with anything. But I remember it was after we were dissecting the pigs. We had to take a test on like different parts of it, like a paper test because we did not have Chromebooks. Paper test, and we had stools because we were at like lab benches. We were on those stools and I had my legs on the bottom bar and I went to stand up and my legs had fallen asleep and I didn't realize it because it was like a whole hour of a test. Like it was a whole classroom worth of 200 question test. Like it was long and I fell. I remember that. Fun fact.
I remember one kid in our lab when we were dissecting something. We had like holes in the lab tables, and he stuck his finger in there, like being silly, and he got it caught. It got stuck, and they had to like call a janitor to come down and like lube him up. And...
So I remember when we were dissecting the fucking pigs, the skulls you had to like crack them open, and the kid did not use the device. He decided to use his fucking scalpel. Open your hand in front of you. The web, he cut down the fucking web. They had to call 911. The blood was squirting everywhere. It was like a fucking crime scene. I will tell you who it was when we leave because you know who it was.
I remember something similar. I took shop in, I think it was like in junior high, and a friend next to me, he cut his, like, with a saw and just like...
He cut
his hand. Sorry, his hand.
Oh, you have got to learn to word.
I was moving my hand out, so I thought you saw it, but
100% thought you meant penis.
No, he cut his hand with a saw, and it was blood everywhere. Yeah. Which, of course, some of us were like, "Cool, what's going on?" He was okay, but some weird shit happens at school.
I was like, "Cool, what's going on, buddy?" Because that was a lot. And then I remember he was like one of my friends' friends. Like I wasn't really close to him, but he was with one of my buds, and so. I remember he was like a softball player or I guess it would be baseball. He's a guy. So baseball player. And he disobeyed the doctor's orders because he had to go to the hospital and get like whole ass stitches, like a bunch of them.
Oh my God.
And he played a game and it busted back open. No. And so they had to bring the ambulance to his game because it would not stop bleeding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was like a whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
Way to make, like, science class even more entertaining.
Even more fun. Okay, are you done?
I'm done.
Fun fact of the day. If you need to contact us for any okay, not fun fact, strange fact. If you need to contact us for any rhyme or reason, you can do so at...
Only if you can keep up at gmail.com.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got any weird facts? Send them our way.
Do it. You won't.
We'll do another episode if you want. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.